Welcome back, students. In this video, we will discuss about the characteristic features of kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista includes all unicellular eukaryotic organisms, and being eukaryote, they have well defined nucleus and all other membrane bound cell organelles. Some may have flagella and some may have cilia for locomotion. Protists can reproduce asexually or sexually by a process involving cell fusion and zygote formation. The first category of protistan is chrysophytes. They are also called as diatoms or golden algae or desmids. They are mainly found in fresh water as well as in marine environment. They can float passively in water currents, hence they are also called as planktons. Most of them are photosynthetic in nature. It means they can synthesize their own food. In diatoms, the cell wall form two thin overlapping shells which fit together as in a soap box. The walls are embedded with silica and thus the walls are indestructible. Thus, diatoms have left behind large amount of cell wall deposits in their habitat. This accumulation over billions of years is referred to as diatomaceous earth. Being gritty, this soil is used in polishing, filtration of oils and making syrups. Diatoms are the chief producer in the ocean ecosystem. The next category is dinoflagellates. They are mostly marine and photosynthetic. They appear yellow, green, brown, blue or red depending on the main pigment present in their cells. The cell wall has stiff cellulose plates on the outer surface. Most of them have two flagella. One lies longitudinally and the other transversely in a furrow between the wall plates. Red dinoflagellates goniolux undergoes such rapid multiplication that they make the sea appear red, which is referred as the red tides. Toxins released by such large numbers may even kill other marine animals. The next category of kingdom Protista is euglenoids. Most of them are freshwater organisms found in stagnant water. Instead of a cell wall, they have a protein-rich layer called pellicle, which make their body flexible. They have two flagella, a short and a long one. They are photosynthetic in the presence of sunlight. When deprived of sunlight, they behave like heterotrophs by predating on other smaller organisms. Hence, they are also considered as the connecting link between the kingdom Plantae and Animalia. The pigment of euglenoids are identical to those present in higher plants. For example, euglena. The next category of protist is slime mold. Slime molds are basically saprophytic in nature. The body moves along decaying twigs and leaves engulfing organic materials. Under suitable conditions, they form an aggregation called plasmodium, which may grow and spread over several feet. And during unfavorable conditions, the plasmodium differentiated and forms fruiting bodies bearing spores at their tips. The spores possess true walls. They are extremely resistant and survive for many years. Even under adverse conditions, the spores are dispersed by air current. The next category is protozoa. Protozoans are unicellular eukaryotic organisms which can be further classified on the basis of mode of locomotion. Mainly they are classified into four classes or four categories, namely amoeboids or sarcodina, ciliata, sporozoa and flagellata. As you can see in this comparative chart, there are four categories of class protozoa. In flagellata, the locomotory organelle are flagella, while in sarcodina it is pseudopodia. In sporozoa, locomotory organelles are absent, while in ciliata, locomotory organelles are cilia. All the protozoans are unicellular and heterotrophic in nature. There are some unique characteristic features. In flagellata, they can be symbiote, living in digestive system to help breakdown of cellulose. Sarcodina, they use pseudopodia to engulf food and for locomotion. Sporozoa, they contain complex organelles at one end to help invade their victims. Ciliata, they use cilia to move food into gullet and food vacuoles. The examples of these categories are trypanosoma of flagellata, amoeba of sarcodina, plasmodium of sporozoa, and paramecium of ciliates. These are some examples of protozoans. Now, we will discuss about kingdom fungi in the next module. Thanks for watching.